quiet corners of the evening, gather hopes we set aside, like a shelf of gentle echoes, waiting for the morning tide. You and I arrange the daylight into songs we mean to keep. Promise not to make it perfect, only honest, warm and deep. Piano leaves the room for breathing, guitar speaks in rounded tones. Every plan becomes a pillow where our courage finds a home. Soft echoes of tomorrow drifting through tonight, calling us to lighten everything we fight. Hold the simple sorrow, turn it into light. Soft echoes of tomorrow, teaching us what's right. We rehearse the smaller choices, how to welcome, when to stay, how to turn a rough encounter into something kind to say. Shaker draws a faint horizon on the edge of who we are. We can follow it at sunrise, like a trustworthy new star. Soft echoes of tomorrow drifting through tonight, calling us to lighten everything we fight. Hold the simple sorrow, turn it into light. Soft echoes of tomorrow, teaching us what's right. If we fail in little measures, let the lesson be our guide. Nothing wasted when the heart is growing wider, growing wide. Morning finds our quiet practice, set like lanterns on the ground. We will take them into traffic, share their gentle balanced sound. Should the day become too heavy, we can hum this steady tune. Soft echoes of tomorrow carry us till noon. Soft echoes of tomorrow drifting through tonight, calling us to lighten everything we fight. Hold the simple sorrow, turn it into light. Soft echoes of tomorrow, teaching us what's right. Echoes into daylight, leading us in white. breath of salt upon the air. Footsteps trace a slow confession, writing stories we could share. You draw circles with your sandals in the hush between the waves. Every laugh becomes an anchor, every glance a path that saves. Seabirds sketch our little future on a soft and open sky. All my worries fade like footprints when the tide is moving by. Tide prints on my heart, washed and born again. Every swell remembers us, every breath of wind. Hold me while it starts, teach me how to stay. Tide prints on my heart, never fade away. Pebbles keep a tender rhythm, clicking time beneath our knees. Sunlight paints your shadow coral on a canvas made of breeze. We say less and hear much better, let the ocean speak instead. All the words we couldn't manage dance like shells around our bed. Tide prints on my heart, washed and born again. Every swell remembers us, every breath of wind. Hold me while it starts, teach me how to stay. Tide prints on my heart, never fade away. If the storm decides to test us, let it pass and let it teach. Love is brave when love is quiet, like a lighthouse out of reach. Evening folds a linen shoreline, copper coins along the foam. As the moon begins its duty, you and I are almost home. When the memories turn to water, running back to where they start, I will follow every shimmer to the tide prints on my heart. Tide prints on my heart, washed and born again. Every swell remembers us, every breath of wind. Hold me in the dark till the break of day. Tide prints on my heart, never fade away. Tide prints softly shining, leading me your way. Honey light across the table, dust turns gold and learns to fly. Pages wait like open windows, inviting every sigh. You hand me a quiet silence stamped with smiles and summer rain. Every margin blooms with color, every line forgets the pain. Curtains sway in slow agreement, time decides to take it slow. All the sentences we're writing glow like cherries in the snow. Golden hour letters folded at the seam, postmarked by the sunlight, sealed inside a dream. Read them when you're restless, read them when you're free. Golden hour letters always find the sea. Coffee cools but keeps its comfort on the porcelain of day. Piano hums a mellow answer when we do not know what to say. Shadows lean to kiss your shoulder as the rooftops Every word becomes a harbor where the tender hours sleep. Golden hour letters folded at the seam, postmarked by the sunlight, sealed inside a dream. Read them when you're restless, read them when you're free. Golden hour letters always find the sea. If the night arrives too quickly, let the amber linger on. Hold the paper to your heartbeat, hear the ink still moving strong. When the streetlights turn to candles and the windows learn to sing, we will tie our names together with a soft and moonlit string. If tomorrow needs a reason, if the evening needs a key, open up these little letters, they were always meant to be. Golden hour letters folded at the seam, postmarked by the sunlight, sealed inside a dream. Read them when you miss me, read and come to me. Golden hour letters always find the sea. Golden glowing paper, whisper back to me. Lemon leaves and linen shadows, city resting far below. Sleepy sparrows guard the railing while the twilight starts to glow. You unwind the tiny stresses from the corners of my day. With the hush of balcony breezes, you invite my fears away. Teacup rings like little halos when it kisses porcelain white. All our careful conversation turns to melody and light. Balcony breeze, lullaby, sing me soft and slow. Bossa heartbeat in the air, teaching me to let it go. Hold me by the open sky, where the quiet flows. Balcony breeze, lullaby, wrap me till I know. Traffic fades to gentle commas, punctuating silver clouds. Laundry lines become our staff lines, right impatience over crowds. You brush back a strand of weather from the map of my forehead. Suddenly the world grows lighter, suddenly my thoughts are fed. Balcony breeze, lullaby, sing me soft and slow. Bossa heartbeat in the air, teaching me to let it go. Hold me by the open sky, where the quiet flows. Balcony breeze, lullaby, wrap me till I know. If the midnight finds us waking, let it find us unafraid. Storms are smaller at this altitude when we listen to the shade. Moon arise with velvet footsteps, spreading cool across the tiles. You and I become the chorus of a city's secret smile. If tomorrow needs a shelter, we can build it out of size. From this gentle, faithful weather in our balcony, me to let it go. Keep me where the stars are nigh, where the kindness grows. Balcony breeze, lullaby, wrap me till I know. Breathing with the breezes, falling into home. Steam draws halos in the window. Midnight hums and porcelain. Silver shadows cross the tabletops as the gentle songs begin. You stir sugar like a secret, let it melt without a sound. All the clocks politely bowing as the night comes settling down. Outside lamps are quiet planets spinning slow in tender skies. Here the moon leans in to listen to our small and honest lives. Moon over the coffee cup, watching while we speak. Bossa keeps our voices warm when the day feels weak. Hold this little shining pause, let the world erupt. We have all we need tonight. Moon over the coffee cup. Newspapers become soft blankets when we fold them carefully. Every headline loses sharpness in this simple alchemy. You trace constellations lightly in the foam along the rim. I can read the sweetest forecast, let the quiet love begin. Moon over the coffee cup, watching while we speak. Bossa keeps our voices warm when the day feels weak. Hold this little shining pause, let the world erupt. We have all we need tonight. Moon over the coffee cup. If tomorrow brings its questions, we can answer one by one with a saucer full of patience and a spoon of rising sun. Soon the moon will change its duty, trading silver for a blush. We will sip the final comfort, pack our secrets, keep our hush. When we part, I take the weather of your smile along the street. Moon above an empty saucer, still our rendezvous is sweet. Moon over the coffee cup, watching while we speak. Bossa keeps our voices warm when the day feels weak. Keep the promise in the phone till the morning's up. I will meet you here again. Moon over the coffee cup. Silver steam and heartbeat blooming in the cup. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Sunset sets the stage in coral. Palms are partners in the breeze. Boardwalk wood becomes a ballroom, open to the tropic seas. Take my hand and count in whispers. Seagulls stitch the sky with silver, like a hem on evening's dress. You lean close and laugh so lightly. All the chaos laughs much less. Violin keeps time like heartbeat, soft and tender, true and known. As the ocean plays conductor, we are never dancing alone. Palm shadows waltz round and round the shore. Spin me through the amber light. Teach me even more. When the day exalts, we are keeping score. Palm shadows waltz till the world is sure. If the night forgets the music, we will hum the missing bars. Every step becomes a lantern, leading us to friendly stars. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. When the first star finds the water, making pathways made of glass, we will bow to thank the evening for the lesson it has passed. Hold this rhythm in your pocket, save it for a rainy day. Every palm will start its waltzing when you call the song to play. Palm shadows waltz round and round the shore. Spin me through the amber light. Teach me even more. When the morning calls, we will answer sure. Palm shadows waltz ever, evermore. Swaying with the shoreline, learning how to soar. Da, 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 da. 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 Sand soft edges on the memory, blue ink drying in the sun. Little stamps of salted laughter, journey just begun. I collect the tiny moments, like the shells along the strand. Every glimmer from the water feels like writing with your hand. Cafes open to the coastline, sugar knows where we've been. All the corners hold our laughter, fold them, send them home again. Postcards from the shore, signed with wind and light. Wish you here beside me under waves of white. Keep them in a drawer, read them late at night. Postcards from the shore, everything feels right. When the winter finds our window and the streets forget to shine, we will mail ourselves to summer with these little sunny lines. Even now the water answers with a silver penciled crest. Every tide delivers greetings from the places we love best. If you ever feel the distance, open up the sandy door. You will hear my voice returning in the postcards from the shore. Postcards from the shore, signed with wind and light. Wish you here beside me under waves of white. Keep them by your pillow till the morning bright. Postcards from the shore, everything feels right. Stamped with salt and sunlight, posted to your heart. Amber spills across the counter, sugar swims in citrus tea. Window laughs in liquid patterns, sweet simplicity. You arrive with gentle thunder, barely more than summer rain. Every word becomes a blossom, every pause a porch of shade. I can taste a calm forever on the ribbon of your name, like a spoon of patient honey, finding places it can stay. Honey on the afternoon, golden in the light, dripping into everything, making wrong feel right. Hold me till the daylight swoons in a lazy tune. Love is slow and certain. Honey on the afternoon, pages turn with soft forgiveness. Piano nods and lets it be. Shaker keeps a kindly measure, teaching hope to move with me. We don't need a grand decision, only courage to be kind. Let the sweetness do its healing, let the minutes fall in line. Honey on the afternoon, golden in the light, dripping into everything, making wrong feel right. Hold me till the daylight swoons in a lazy tune. Love is slow and certain. Honey on the afternoon. If the breeze forgets to visit, we will open every door. Let the room become a meadow, let our hearts remember more. bowing, painting halos on the floor. I will keep this little flavor for the times we ask for more. Evenings often echo storms, but we'll answer with this song. Pour a little patient honey and the hurt won't last for long. Honey on the afternoon, golden in the light, dripping into everything, making wrong feel right. Keep it for the midnight swoon. In a gentle croon, love will still be certain. Honey on the afternoon, golden threads of quiet, stitching us in tune. Meter hums a sleepy samba, windows drink the violet light. City loosens all its laces, falling into night. Driver whistles something classic from a radio of stars. Billboards soften into crayons, painting peace on passing cars. We are heading toward the shoreline where the lamps become the moon. Blue taxi after sunset hums a friendly little tune. Blue taxi after sunset, roll me to the sand. Bossa on the dashboard, holding to my hand. Leave the rush behind us, follow where we plan. Blue taxi after sunset finds us softer land. Tunnels open like a seashell, spilling over turquoise air. Palms appear like patient dancers, waiting for the night to care. You lean close with open wonder, almost there your eyes declare. Every corner curves to greet us like the song already there. Blue taxi after sunset, roll me to the sand. Bossa on the dashboard, holding to my hand. Leave the rush behind us, follow where we planned. Blue taxi after sunset finds us softer land. Till the clock will be returning when the ocean says it's time. We are passengers of rhythm on a long and easy line. Boardwalks glow like quiet fire, vendors close with gentle smiles. Sea air finds our scattered pieces, puts them back in patient piles. When we step into the evening, everything begins anew. Blue taxi after sunset brought me safely back to you. Blue taxi after sunset, roll me to the sand. Bossa on the dashboard, holding to my hand. Let the waves remind us how to understand. Blue taxi after sunset finds us softer land. Fare paid by the moonlight. Welcome to the sand. Wooden planks remember stories from the sandals passing by. Sea salt writes a gentle welcome underneath the pearly sky. Every kiosk waves us onward with the fragrance of the bay. Children chase a kite of sunlight, dogs compose a friendly bark. Every shadow feels like music, every corner learns a spark. Soft steps on the boardwalk, keep in time with me. Bossa in our breathing, walking easily. Leave a line of kindness, let the worries be. Soft steps on the boardwalk, moving like the sea. Benches hold the grandparents, trading wisdom with the breeze. Teenagers in cotton t-shirts practice love with simple ease. We are part of something bigger, made of strangers being kind. Soft steps turn into a choir, singing calm into my mind. Soft steps on the boardwalk, keeping time with me. Bossa in our breathing, walking easily. Leave a line of kindness, let the worries be. Soft steps on the boardwalk, moving like the sea. If a storm begins to gather, we will shelter where we stand, under awnings made of patience, holding gently hand in hand. When the lamps begin their glowing and the gulls resign the sky, we will watch the water listening as the waves applaud the night. Let this promenade remember how we calmed a hurried day. Soft steps on the boardwalk showed a kinder way. Soft steps on the boardwalk, keep in time with me. Bossa in our breathing, walking easily. Leave a line of kindness, let the worries be. Soft steps on the boardwalk, moving like the sea. Footprints made of mercy, fading tenderly. We tune the day to gentle and set the metronome to breeze. The shoreline brought a music stand of palms and humming seas. You count us in with smiling eyes. I find the chord that likes your name. We start a song of small surprises where every rest can heal a flame. The measures fill with specks of sunlight falling from the woven sky. The sand between the notes we're playing, so the melody can sigh. Sand between the notes softens every line, teaches all the stubborn parts how to realign. Listen how it flows, nothing out of time. Sand between the notes turns the day to kind. thoughts and answers slowly, like a friend who understands. Shaker keeps a quiet heartbeat for the feelings in our hands. We leave some space for what we're missing. Let the ocean sing along. Sometimes what we do not play becomes the center of the song. Sand between the notes softens every line, teaches all the stubborn parts how to realign. Listen how it floats, nothing out of time. Sand between the notes turns the day to kind. If a wave arrives too loudly, let it pass and let it fade. Silence is a finer rhythm when the trust has been well laid. Evening folds the staff with amber, yet the music doesn't end. We will take the sandy measure back to where our mornings mend. When tomorrow asks for comfort, we will know just what to do. Leave some room between the notes so love can wander through. Sand between the notes softens every line, teaches all the stubborn parts how to realign. Listen how it floats, nothing out of time. Sand between the notes turns the day to kind. Breathing through the spaces, finding more of you. Paper boats with little candles gather near the patient pier. Every wish becomes a lantern, learning how to steer. We release our folded worries to the current's tender hand. Watch them drift like golden commas in a sentence made of sand. Children whisper names of elders into ripples soft and round. All the river keeps the secret, all the lamps will pass it down. Lanterns on the water floating, slow and true, carrying the hopes we kept, carrying me to you. Lanterns on the water glimmer into night, teaching us that sorrow also makes a light. Peon maps the quiet shoreline, guitar answers breathing warm. Every chord becomes a shoulder, every melody a form. We remember what was heavy and we thank it for the way it has taught our hearts to open so the light could learn to stay. Lanterns on the water floating, slow and true, carrying the hopes we kept, carrying me to you. Lanterns on the water glimmer into night, teaching us that sorrow also makes a light. places we can dream. When the dawn collects the lanterns, saving each for later grace, we will carry home the brightness, living in a gentler pace. Lanterns on the water, floating, slow and true, carrying the hopes we kept, carrying me to you. Lanterns on the water, glimmer into night, teaching us that sorrow also makes a light. Little lights keep speaking long after the night. Neon puddles write the skyline on the asphalt of the night. Taxis hum a tired chorus under signs of liquid light. We found shelter under awnings, listening to silver threads. Every drop a tiny drummer, keeping time above our heads. You said nothing, I said less, till the weather did the rest. Whispered city rain, tell me what you know. Bossa in the gutters, rivers down the road. Hold me where it's plain, we can take it slow. Whispered city rain, wash me till I glow. Coffee windows fog with comfort, hands grow warmer, thoughts grow clear. Streetlight halos turn to crowns for everyone who lingers here. Roads replies with velvet colors, guitar answers soft and clean. Suddenly the traffic softens into lullabies between. Whispered city rain, tell me what you know. Bossa in the gutters, rivers down the road. Hold me where it's plain, we can take it slow. Whispered city rain, wash me till I glow. If the thunder tries to argue, let it rumble, let it pass. We will listen for the kindness, falling softly with the glass. When the storm thins out to cobwebs and the buses find their lines, we will walk with steady footfalls, leaving brighter, easier minds. If confusion comes tomorrow, we will find the street again. Read the language on the pavement of the whispered city rain. Whispered city rain, tell me what you know. Bossa in the gutters, rivers down the road. Hold me where it's lights above the houses, summer hum on every wall. Fans and palms agree on rhythm, let the evening fall. You bring slices on a saucer, I bring smiles and open hands. Juice like sunlight on our fingers, dripping maps to sweeter lands. Radio across the alley plays a bossa soft and true. All the windows learn our chorus as the colors turn to blue. Mango skies and quiet nights, breathing soft and slow. Nothing here is urgent, nothing we must know. Hold me till the morning light teaches us to grow. Mango skies and quiet nights, let the kindness flow. Conversation takes the corners, turning them to easy doors. We remember tiny victories hidden in the daily chores. Piano finds a lazy echo, guitar shows a gentle grin. Every bar becomes a hammock we can slowly settle in. Mango skies and quiet nights, breathing soft and slow. Nothing here is urgent, nothing we must know. Hold me till the morning light teaches us to grow. Mango skies and quiet nights, let the kindness flow. If tomorrow needs an answer, write it on the cooling air. Let the fruit of patient moments be the truth that we can share. When the street lamps bloom like orchids and the neighbors dim their screens, we will lift a simple blessing for the small and tender things. Save this flavor for the seasons when the daylight feels too fast. Mango skies and quiet nights teach a peace that always lasts. Mango skies and quiet nights, breathing soft and slow. Nothing here is urgent, nothing we must know. Hold me till the morning light teaches us to grow. Mango skies and quiet nights, let the kindness flow. Golden air and music curling as we glow. Empty postcards in a shoebox, rubber banded by the years. Stamps that dreamed of distant borders, sleeping under gentle tears. We began 1,000 letters, paused before we reached the end. Folded hope into the silence, trusted time to be our friend. Streetlights watched us through the windows as we chose the kind of route not to flood the fragile moment with a truth that still had doubt. Letters we never sent, still found a way. Every line we dared to think arrived today, soft as the sentiment, brave as the rain. Letters we never sent finally explain. Piano leaves a space for breathing, guitar traces quiet lines. We can hear the words we needed in the rest between the signs. If we write again tomorrow, maybe we will mail them too, or perhaps we'll simply speak them when the evening asks us to. Letters we never sent, still found a way. Every line we dared grow like gardens, watered by an open hand. Much lighter, though the paper weighs the same. We have learned to share the weather without needing any frame. If we ever need a postcard, we can write it on the air. Letters we never had to send still deliver that we care. Letters we never sent still found a way. Every line we dare to think arrived today, soft as the sentiment, brave as the rain. Letters we never send finally explain. Airy mail by our breathing, landing where we stay. Mingled twilight on the window, city dreaming soft and low. Kettle hums a gentle promise, soon the light will grow. You step softly through the garden, dew collects along your sleeve. Jasmine opens like a secret, only morning can believe. Every petal holds a story, from the dark you learn to keep. We inhale a little courage that will carry through the week. Jasmine before dawn, teaching how to rise. Bossa in our breathing, calm behind our eyes. Hold me till the yawn leaves the cloudy skies. Jasmine before dawn sings us into light. Piano finds a blooming cluster, notes like flowers on a stem. Guitar answers with a whisper, cradling the fragile hymns. We don't rush the fragile threshold, let it open like a gate. Every softness needs a minute, we can simply stand and wait. Jasmine before dawn, teaching how to rise. Bossa in our breathing, calm behind our eyes. Hold me till the yawn leaves the cloudy skies. Jasmine before dawn sings us into light. If the day arrives with thunder, we will keep this gentle scent. Fold it in our pocket safely, spend it when our strength is spent. Sun begins its tender spelling on the brick and balcony. Suddenly the world is possible and the possible is free. When the work and worry gather, we will garden in our minds. Jasmine planted in the morning keeps our spirits kind. Jasmine before dawn, teaching how to rise. Bossa in our breathing, calm behind our eyes. Hold me through the storm till it all subsides. Jasmine before dawn sings us into light. Soft perfume of courage, lingering and bright. Tables where their little candles making strangers feel complete. You arrive with coat unbuttoned, moonlight settling in your hair. We both order something simple as the evening warms the air. Guitar leans against the table like a cat that knows our names. Every bar becomes a blessing, every silence gentle frames. Small cafe, big room, listening from above. Bossa in the corners, filling cups with love. Leave a little room for the stars to move. Small cafe, big moon, everything is proof. Waiter draws a map of kindness with the saucers and the spoons. Piano takes a soft request, plays a half-remembered tune. We are pilgrims of the present, finding grace in common things. Steam and laughter form a choir while the silver satellite sings. Small cafe, big moon, listening from above. Bossa in the corners, filling cups with love. Leave a little room for the stars to move. Small cafe, big moon, everything is proof. If the night grows cold and clever, we will lean a little nearer. Let the candle be our compass, let the music make it clear. When we step outside the doorway, moon is larger than before. City wears a softer posture as we cross the cobblestone floor. Keep this cafe in our pockets for the miles we have to go. Small cafe and bigger moon show the gentlest road. Small cafe, big moon, listening from above. Bossa in the corners, filling cups with love. Leave a little room for the stars to move. Small cafe, big moon. Small cafe, big moon, everything is proof. Tiny cups and cosmos, perfectly in tune. Kick off shoes and find the rhythm. Let the daylight set the key. Windows open, curtains dancing. Come and walk this tune with me. We can step on gentle drum beats like a boardwalk made of sound. Every note a wooden plank, holding up the joy we found. Melodies like shallow water, cooling all our working feet. Soon the floor becomes an ocean where the heartbeat learns to beat. Barefoot in the melody, laughing as we sway. Nothing but a little groove, showing us the way. Hold my hand and follow me through the sunny day. draws a lazy line. Guitar paints a smiling circle. Piano nods, you're doing fine. We don't need a complicated map to reach a happy place. Just a riff of simple kindness and the courage to embrace. Barefoot in the melody, laughing as we sway. Nothing but a little groove, showing us the way. Hold my hand and follow me through the sunny day. Barefoot in the melody, let the worries stray. If we step a bit off meter, we can call it part of style. Every stumble becomes music when we add a little smile. When the afternoon grows mellow and the sun begins to lean, we will thank our faithful rhythm for the places we have been. Keep this pathway in your pocket, use it anytime you need. Walk it barefoot through the music, find a softer speed. Barefoot in the melody, laughing as we sway. Nothing but a little groove, showing us the way. Hold my hand and follow me through the sunny day. Barefoot in the melody, let the worries stray. Barefoot and forgiving, Bossa all the way. Sleeping in the pocket clouds like pages overhead. Ocean draws a moving highway made of lines the moonlight red. We untie the knots of planning, let the current set the speed. Every doubt becomes an oar, every breath a little seed. Gulls provide the only chorus, waves provide the measured claps. Hearts provide the destination, sailing without any maps. Sailing without a map, trusting tide and time. Bossa in the rigging, harmony in rhyme. If the world should overlap with the stormy line, we will find a brighter gap through the salt and shine. Sky unveils a softer compass, pointing kindly, pointing true. When we reach a fork of water, we will choose the shade of blue. Nothing wrong with being certain, nothing wrong with being brave. But the sweetest journeys happen when we listen to the wave. Sailing without a map, trusting tide and time. Bossa in the rigging, harmony in rhyme. If the world should overlap with the stormy line, we will find a brighter gap through the salt and shine. Let the wind become our teacher, let the silence chart the stars. Every pause becomes a harbor, every whisper mends our scars. Evening draws a path of silver to the harbor of our rest. We arrive without arrival, knowing home within the chest. Keep this way of moving gently when the city tries to pull. Sailing without a map, still the heart is full. your city through the curtains. Soft concerto in the street. Steam from tea becomes a ribbon where our little heartbeats meet. We stand near the open window. Let the air remove the day. All the worries grow transparent when the night begins to sway. You say nothing, I say almost. Then the music says the rest. Bossa leans like gentle weather on the roof of my small chest. Kiss me by the window light where the world is kind. Let the city blur behind, leave the noise resigned. Hold me through the tender night till we calm the mind. Kiss me by the window light, love in simple time. Piano paints a golden pathway across books and folded shirts. Guitar keeps a steady heartbeat, healing all the smaller hurts. Breathing turns to sweet confession without needing any words. When your hands become a language, every promise can be heard. Kiss me by the window light where the world is kind. Let the city blur behind, leave the noise resigned. Hold me through the tender night till we calm the mind. Kiss me by the window light, love in simple time. If the dawn comes uninvited, we will greet it with a grin. There is nothing quite as sacred as the peace we're standing in. Traffic finds its courage and the sidewalks claim the day. We will keep this quiet anthem tucked inside our common play. Anytime the world gets louder, I will meet you here again by the window in the lamplight where our hearts begin. Kiss me by the window light where the world is kind. Let the city blur behind, leave the noise resign.